Stop for a moment to think about this statistic. There are more than 600,000 homeless veterans in the United States, and this is according to the Department of Housing and Urban Development. The Servant Center in Greensboro helps feed homeless veterans in our area, and this morning they are getting a big helping hand thanks to viewers like you and Market America employees who help collect 2,500 pounds of food. And WFMY News' Patrick Philippi is at Market America to tell us more.
Good morning. This is what 2,500 pounds of food looks like. A lot of this will go to help feed homeless veterans. Scott Van Norman is a veteran who served in the Navy, now works with Market America. So Scott, we see so many veterans that are homeless in our area. What do you think the biggest struggle is for veterans when they come home?
Well, actually, I think the biggest struggle for veterans is the fact, well, mainly it's the unemployment rate is very high. So the veterans coming home feel insecure about being able to provide for themselves and for their families.
Yeah. And when you came home and when you got out of the Navy, for you, what was the biggest struggle?
The biggest struggle for me was actually job training. I was in the nuclear power program as a mechanic, and because of my injuries, I can no longer do that. So fortunately, with my disability rating, the VA was able to retrain me and put me in a position that I can fulfill and actually become a useful member of society once again.
You work with a lot of veterans organizations in our area. What do you tell veterans who are struggling to get back on their feet?
There are a lot of people out there that are willing to help. There's a lot of organizations out there that are willing to help. And I guess the hardest part for me coming back was asking for the help. So for most of the veterans I see out there, I tell them, ask for the help. There's places out there that are available, are willing to help you. They just need to come out and help it.
That's an interesting point. So you think the hardest part is just asking for that help, sort of giving yourself up to have somebody else help you get back on your feet.
Exactly. For most of the members of the military, they're self-sufficient. They're used to being able to go out and do the jobs for themselves. And when they come back from service, a lot of them are not in a position that they can help themselves anymore, so they have to rely on other people. And a lot of it's the pride that they feel serving the country and coming back and having to ask for assistance.
All right, well, thank you for being here this morning, Scott, and thank you to News 2 viewers for helping bring in 2,500 pounds of food. Guys.
Thank you, Patrick. And again, a big thank you to our viewers. And if you want to help the Servant Center, just head to the link section of digtrad.com for more information. They are always in need of volunteers, non-perishable food items, and web experts.